Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Today I am going to share with you my empties from the past several weeks. I feel like I say this every time I sit down to film, but seriously, time has just gotten away from me. I've been super busy and I finally have a couple of days off in a row from work. So I said, you know what? I've had a productive morning. I worked out, I just showered, and it's gonna be a beautiful day here in New York. So before I go enjoy the weather, I was like, I need to sit down and film my empties. So you could tell I have a bathing suit on and everything. I'm already ready for the day. But I was like, I have to sit down and film this because I have a decent amount here. I would say I think my last empties was like 2 weeks ago. So I was like, I don't care what I do. I need to sit down and make sure I get this done. So we'll go ahead and get started. I have a combination of candles, Scentsy, vendor wax. So we'll jump right in. The first candle I finished here is Essentials from Kringle. So I really enjoy Kringle, but they don't put their scent notes on the bottom like Bath & Body Works does. So they only have their scent descriptions like on the website, and I just don't care to like write them on there myself. But the label on this one is pretty self-explanatory. So this is like a really nice citrus scent. It's grapefruit, orange, you get a bit of lemon in there. It's really pretty. Loved it. This was very strong. Good burn too. It did soot a bit, which is my own fault because one night I left it on for like more than 4 hours and it started to soot a little bit, but usually I don't have an issue with Kringle. But as I was saying, this was decently strong. I would say this was like a 7, a steady 7 throughout the whole burn. It was really nice. I really liked burning this one after we would cook because it was just like a very strong, clean citrus scent. So it kind of would just like neutralize the air if we were cooking like salmon or anything with onion, garlic. Even though I love the smell of garlic and everything, sometimes you just don't want that scent to linger. So this did a really nice job at like cleaning the air out. So I really like this. I definitely would repurchase this. It was really nice. Beautiful grapefruit scent, really nice for summertime. Next candle I finished was Endless Weekend by Bath & Body Works. This is Fresh Summer Mandarin, Sun-Kissed Magnolia, Blue Coconut Water. So this to me is just a really pretty perfume scent. This for me is like a staple. I always like to have this on hand because I feel like it's either a beautiful candle to gift or it's just a nice candle when you have people over, just to have your house smelling like really pretty and welcoming. Not very floral to me, to be honest. I get a little bit of the coconut water and mandarin, but it's very perfumey. It's not, you know, not dominantly fruity or anything like that. It just smells like a really pretty girly perfumey scent. This has been around for a long time in Bath & Body Works, so if you're familiar with Bath & Body Works scents, I'm sure you're familiar with Endless Weekend. They've had it in body care. They pretty much always have it available in candles. This was one of the ones that had like those really thick rope-like wicks, and you could see it sooted quite a bit. It was one of those really, really hot burns with like the tall flames, which to me, I don't mind because that's when I tend to get the best throw, but you just have to really watch them because they soot a lot. So I did have this in a hurricane, but I felt like it was making it soot even more. So I took it out of the hurricane and then just let it go. I honestly could have done one more burn. There's like probably this much wax left in there, but the amount that it was sooting, I just considered it done. But this is beautiful. This is one I'll always have on hand. So if you're looking for a good any time of year option, any time of day, this is really beautiful. Last candle I have here from Bath & Body Works is Kiwi Passion Fruit. So this one is notes of tropical passion fruit, radiant kiwi, juicy pineapple with natural essential oils. This is beautiful. I never was really big into fruity scents, and then the last like end of last summer and now this spring and summer I've been really experimenting with fruity scents, and I found that I really like kiwi in wax, which it's not too common to find. So I've really been looking for vendors who have nice kiwi scents. So if you know any, let me know down below. I want to try more. This was beautiful. I really like this jar, like the ombre green. It's so nice. This burned really well. This also had the really tall rope, like thick rope-like wicks that had the tall flame. And this one started to soot. Oh God, you can see there, it's really bad. But there's no wax left in here because I actually, like, when it had, I would say, this much left, I put it in my candle crock and it lasted in my bedroom for probably, like, I would say 3 or 4 days. It was really nice. It was on the more medium side. I would say this is more of like a 5-6, but it's very sweet. So I think it being at a medium throw was good enough for me. If it were any stronger, it might be a little too much sweetness for me, but this is really pretty. Really enjoyed this. I would definitely pick this up again if they continue to offer it. All right, let's get into Scentsy. I did a handful of clams here. Just get myself situated. Shocker, I did not prepare, so I don't have scent notes. I'll kind of just, I'm sure if a lot of you are familiar with Scentsy, you'll know these. I have a couple of Bring Back My Bars in here, and then just some randoms. So first one I have, you guys, I know some of you have not liked how this performed, but I absolutely love this, is Churro Churro from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. This is heavenly. Oh my God, like this is, I picture myself walking through the county fair with a fresh churro with the little paper wrap still wrapped around it. Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. This also gives me kind of like a funnel cake vibe too, like that fresh warm batter with the cinnamon sugar on it, and you get like, they give you that caramel drizzle with the churros, at least where I go. You guys, this is so good. This was a solid medium. I would say this was like a 6 in my open concept. I had it in my Scentsy Accord, and then the little hot plate right here behind me. It did so well. It was, like I said, a solid 6. I would say it lasted about 10-11 hours. I did have like the AC on and off, so I feel like it may have lingered a little longer, but once I had the air and the fan on, it kind of just, you know, was harder to detect. But this was beautiful. I stuck 2 bars of this in my club, and I'm sure it'll stick around for a while, but I just really like this. I could see this being really nice as a mixer too for like other bakery scents if you need to tone down like a sweetness or just add a little cinnamon sugar kick to a scent. I think this will be really nice to mix with, so I'm really excited for that. It's Churro Churro. Next one I have here is another Bring Back My Bar in White Sands. So I know a lot of people really enjoyed this. To me, on cold, it was very light. It's like a light coconut. This kind of is like this is a body care scent to me. I think it's like a rice and coconut scent. It almost smells like it has like a little bit of vanilla or like an amber-esque undertone to it. This is very pretty. This kind of reminds me of like an upscale hotel kind of vibe. To be honest, it didn't perform for me. If any, it was like a solid 4, 5 at best. More on the 4 side. I felt like I really had to like sit and like concentrate to smell to actually be able to pick this up. So as beautiful as I think this is of a scent, and it's different to a lot of things I have, it did not perform well enough for me. Sorry, this like cover up is falling all over the place. This did not perform well enough for me to put in my club, so I enjoyed the bar that I had. If it pops up in a flash sale, maybe I'll grab a bar or so, but to me this wasn't worth sticking in my club just because it had issues with performance. So it's White Sands. Next I have here another, let me see, is this the last Bring Back My Bar? Yeah, this is the last Bring Back My Bar that I have, and this is Harbor's Edge. This is really pretty. This is like, this is another perfume-esque type scent, but it has like raspberry. It's like a fresh air type scent with raspberry. I'm pretty sure there was like a dune grass or like a beach grass kind of note in here. I don't pick that up at all, but I feel like that's kind of thrown into the description to put you in the mindset of it being a fresh scent, which it is. It's like a beautiful fresh air scent, but then you get like the perfumey vibe of the raspberry. This is beautiful. This was more of a medium for me. I would say this was like a 6, but this was really pretty. I also think this is a nice one to have over. I can't even talk. This is a nice one to put in your warmers if you're having company over. I just think it's a really pretty scent to have on hand. And if you just, you know, if you want to switch up from like the typical bakery, you know, scent and you want something clean but you don't want laundry, I think this is beautiful. I also put this in my club. I'm looking forward to getting more of this. I think this would be really pretty in the bedroom too. I think this is a versatile scent. I did this in my open concept, but I also would do this in my bathroom. I would do this in my walk-in closet. I would do this in my bedroom. So this is one I personally would put anywhere. So I think that's why I'm excited to have it in my club, because I can use it any time of year, anywhere. Next I have here from the last Bring Back My Bar in January, Cranberry Muffin. I just can't get over how cute this label is. It's just so adorable. But Cranberry Muffin, pretty self-explanatory. It's a very nice gourmand cranberry. To me, it's not a perfumey cranberry. I'm pretty sure I went over this, was it my last club haul, something like that. To me, it's like a cranberry marmalade type scent. Like it's a bit tart, but you also get the juicy sweetness of it. I really like this. I don't have a lot of cranberry in my collection, so this is gonna stick around in my club for a while. When you do warm this, you get more of the bakery notes in this, like the more of, sorry, Zola's like going in and out of her doggy door because it's such a beautiful day. She's like going bonkers. But when you warm this, a lot of the bakery comes out, like the bakery undertones of like the muffin, and I think it blends so beautifully with the cranberry. So I love this, absolutely recommend. Hoping this comes back in a flash sale because it's no longer available unless you stuck it in your club, but I really enjoy it. Next I have, oh, I love this so much, you guys. This is Pacific Mist. So this was, is it not focusing? Maybe it's just me. This was June scent of the month. I love, you've probably noticed from watching me, I love fresh aquatic type scents, and this is exactly what this is. This is like a pretty fresh air, like a salty sea air type scent, but it also leans a little bit laundry to me because as like compared to like L3 or Sassy Girl's salty sea air, where it's like straight up like you're getting smacked in the face with a breeze at the beach, this is more of like a clean vibe salty sea air. So you do get like the saltwater-esque essence to this, but it also has like a clean laundry undertone to it. But I just think this makes this so refreshing, so beautiful. I warmed this last week on a day that it was super warm out, and I didn't want my air conditioner on all day, so I had my ceiling fan on and I put this in, and it just made my house smell so refreshing and pretty. I absolutely love this. I know this is pretty controversial. A lot of people think this smells like a bathroom, like I've heard people say it smells like a public bathroom, which to me, if I ever go into a public bathroom, most of the time they smell disgusting and grimy, and this to me is the total opposite. But it just goes to show you that everybody's noses are so different in what they prefer and what they pick up. So to me, that's just funny, and I'm actually really glad that I don't get this from this scent, because this is beautiful. I picked up another bar that just arrived in a Scentsy club. Scentsy haul I have to film probably tomorrow, and then I stuck this in my club, so I am loving this. I think this is beautiful to mix with like any fruity scents that you just want to add like a fresh salty sea air kick to. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So let me know where you stand with this. Alexis, I know you really love this too, but anybody else, if you have enjoyed Pacific Mist, please let me know down below that I'm not the only person who's not team public bathroom. It's so funny. Oh god, I just love this one so much. If they made this in a brick, I would buy it. Like I totally hope that next year they put this in a brick or something, because it's so beautiful. Next from Scentsy, I have Havana Cabana. So this one is pretty much like pineapple and coconut. This smells like, to me, like a pina colada. So the fact that they have like pina colada cha-cha, to me, I'm like, how can they really smell different? But I guess they do, because I haven't tried pina colada cha-cha. But to me, this is literally like a creamy coconut, and then you get the pineapple. I really liked this. This was good performance. I would say this was about a 7 or 8. It lasted, I switched it out by nighttime, so I would say this lasted about 9 to 10 hours before I took it out. It totally could have gone longer, but at that point I was ready to just switch to a more like relaxing bedtime scent. But I really liked this. I love pineapple and wax. I know there are a lot of you too that feel it's very artificial, but to me this is like a very fresh, like freshly cut pineapple, where you get like the juiciness of it. So I really enjoy this. I will probably pick up another bar or two before the catalog switches over. I'm not sure that this is one I would put in my club, just because I feel like it's not that unique. To me, I could find pina colada-esque scents from vendors, and I'm pretty sure Pina Colada Cha-Cha comes back like every summer catalog. Maybe not, correct me if I'm wrong, but not too unique to me where I would club it, but I do like enjoy it a lot. Next I have Blue Coconut Beach. So this was part of the, oh gosh, was it the Mother's Day collection, I want to say? I think it was the Mother's Day collection, so this is no longer available, and I hadn't tried it before it disappeared, so because I always fall into FOMO, I put this in my club. So this came in my most recent club. This was light on cold sniff. I really enjoyed the way it smelled in the clam. To me, it was like a fresh coconut. It almost leaned like sunscreen-esque type coconut. And it was the same on warming, but it also, on warm, I got this like a salty note in the background, which I guess comes from like the beach in the name. I don't even know the notes because, like I mentioned, I'm not prepared. But to me, warming, this was like a really nice creamy sunscreen-esque type coconut, and you got the saltiness in the background. This was on the light to medium side for me. I would say it was like a 5-6, but I enjoyed the fragrance so much that I am going to keep this in my club, at least get a couple of bars. And I hope that as the bars sit, maybe they'll get a little bit stronger. But either way, I love coconut scents, and this was beautiful. So I'm going to keep this around for a bit. So that was Blue Coconut Beach. Also, the packaging on this is adorable. I love it. Those palm leaves, it just looks like a little oasis. So pretty. Also, don't mind my nails. I have to get them done. They look atrocious. Last Scentsy I have here is Cozy Cardigan. So this is in the same family to me as Cashmere and Corduroy. There she goes again. The same family as like Cashmere and Corduroy, where they're like those cozy, cuddle up, feminine type fragrances. This is just like a warm, fuzzy blanket type scent with undertone with amber in there, and it almost has like a little bit of musk too. This is really pretty. I mentioned this too in one of my last videos that I took this out of my club because it wasn't strong for me. The first bar or two that I melted, and then this bar, and then the previous bar, I believe, had been sitting for a couple of months. So it actually got stronger, and this to me now, it was like a 6-7. By the second day, it was more of like a 6 going on a 5, but this definitely got stronger as it sat. So I'm kind of regretting taking this out of my club, but I hope when fall comes around, this will go back in the catalog. If not, I'm sure I'll find something else that I love. I do still have Cashmere and Corduroy in my club, so I'll enjoy that because I feel like they're in the same family, with those cozy, feminine, perfumey type scents. So I really did like this. A lot of people know Cozy Cardigan to be very strong, so I wish it would have been for me at first because I wouldn't have taken it out, and I did, but that's okay. There are better fragrances to come, I'm sure. So that's Cozy Cardigan. You guys, this may be a longer video than I thought because I have a lot here to go through. So let me just stop rambling. I'll try and be as straight to the point as I can, but I love to chat, so we'll see how this goes. Let's get somewhat organized here. Simple. Okay, so first one I have up here from Birdies Make Sense. This is roasted coffee and peanut butter cookies. This is my fault because I had gotten this, I want to say last May, and I was obsessed when I got this. It came in like 2 peanut butter cookie type shapes, and if you know from ordering Birdies Make Sense, her shapes and food, like, how can I lost my train of thought, but when she molds her wax into the food type shapes, they're so realistic looking and they're so adorable that I didn't even want to cut into it. but I melted the first cookie when I would say about a couple weeks after I got it last year, and I was obsessed. It's like a beautiful creamy peanut butter coffee blend, and I was obsessed. I kept the second cookie until now, and I'm melting it this morning, and it has no throw at all. Like, I can't smell it at all, and I'm so bummed because in the bag, this is heaven. Like, creamy peanut butter with like freshly roasted espresso beans. I never knew that I could enjoy peanut butter and wax like I did with this blend. I'm so sad, you guys, that this is lesson learned. Melt your damn wax, stop hoarding it, because I'm really kicking myself. Birdies can be kind of hard to get a hold of, especially when a scent is talked about or hyped up. I know a lot of people really like this one, and it was offered recently in a ready to ship, and I missed it because I was at work and I waited a couple hours, and by the time I got on, it was gone. So I'm gonna ask for this to be offered again soon. Hopefully she is okay with offering again, because I will pick up a ton of this and I will melt it and not hoard it. So if you ever see roasted coffee and peanut butter cookies, definitely give it a try. It's delicious. Next I have here from L3, this was a bunt in Mallow Fluff, Snuggle, and Blue Raspberry Jello. This came in a laundry sampler, I want to say that I got last year sometime, and I'm trying now to work on my older wax, which is what a lot of this is, or like scents that are half used up and I just need to finish. I have an obnoxious Teddy Bees pre-order coming in the next couple of weeks. I have a decent sized lavender and speckles, and I have an L3 pre-order coming, so I really need to get a move on with melting my older wax or things that need to be used up. So that's been my mission. But anyway, back to this Mallow Fluff Snuggle Blue Raspberry Jello. I wasn't sure how I would like this, the laundry mixed with the Blue Raspberry Jello. I did this in my bedroom, and this was actually really pretty. It was predominantly, I think I did this like around the week of 4th of July. This was mainly the Blue Raspberry Jello, and then it had like just the slightest pinch in the background of the Snuggle, which it brought like a really nice like freshness to the fruity blend, which I really liked. I have found that I enjoy L3's fruity laundry blends. I think, to me, they're very beautiful. I love the way they smell on cold, and then when you warm them, they just like blend together so beautifully. So this was really nice. This surprised me. I would say I would repurchase this again, not in a big size. If anything, I would get it in like a puppy pack or a cloud cake or something like that. I definitely would pick it up again in a smaller size. It's not something I necessarily would request, but if I saw it offered, I would try it. I would get it again. So every once in a while, I love like getting wild cards in my orders and seeing if I like them, and a lot of time they surprise me. I knew when I ordered that sampler, I was like, I'm not really sure if I'll like that, and I actually enjoyed it, so pleasant surprise. Next I have from L3 a Trig Tart in Black Amber. So I've been really into her Trig Tarts, especially because I'm on her customs list, so when I get called up, I want to have a better feel for individual oils when I try and make my own blends. So I've been ordering, I have in this upcoming pre-order that I'm getting a handful of Trig Tarts, and I have a bunch in my collection that I'm working on getting through. I think this might be the only one in this empties that I have, but I have a couple that I'm melting this week. But pretty self-explanatory. Most of her Trig Tarts are, because they're single oils, but Black Amber is an amber scent, so like a body care-ish amber type scent. Sorry, there's like a bee right by this door. It's like freaking me out. An amber scent, and the black in this, the Black Amber, makes it like a little bit of a musky amber. I really liked this. Unfortunately, this wasn't strong. I would say this was like a 4. If I want to be generous, I'll say it was like a 4.5, 5. So I just think it wasn't strong enough. I did this whole Trig Tart in my open concept. So if I were to get this again, it would be more of like a bedroom melt for me, or like my bathroom, walk-in closet type scent. It wasn't strong enough to hold up on its own in my open concept, but it was detectable. So I just think it needed to be in a smaller space. But if you like those like musky, earthy, ambery type scents. Whoop, I dropped it. I think you'd really like this. So I do like it. I just would have to do it in a smaller area. Next I have, oh my god, you guys, this was so good. This is Lavender and Speckles Bonfire by the Sea. So this is fresh ozonic ocean air blended with smoky, earthy cedar and pine. You guys, this, I am in love with this. Oh my god. Like, this just makes me so happy to smell this. Like, I just want to keep this bag until, and I'm probably going to, until I'm able to repurchase this, because I want this to be a reminder for me to ask for this, because I love this so much. So this is, oh god, I don't get smoke in here at all. What I get is exactly what it says, like cedar and pine blended with like a crisp, salty sea air. The longer you smell this, you do get a bit of smokiness, but that really is in the background of this scent. The stars of this are the earthy tree and the fresh ocean air. I am in love with this. This was a powerhouse. This was a 9.5. And I put this in at night, and I kept my warmers on all night, which I normally don't do. And I woke up the next morning and I left this in until about 11 o'clock. So this lasted out like close to 15, 16 hours. This was amazing. Seriously, I would buy bags and bags and bags of this. This is absolutely beautiful. Next time Beth has a request post for scents, I am going to beg for this to be poured because it's so beautiful. Highly recommend. Absolutely gorgeous. If you love like earthy tree, salty sea air scents, this will not disappoint, I promise you. So beautiful. Next, from Lavender and Speckles, I have Coffee, Coffee, Coffee. I believe this was from her Gilmore Girls restock. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is from the Gilmore Girls restock, because this is one of the first orders I got from her. So this is strong espresso with the sweetness of buttercream and funnel cake. Bakery goodness. Exactly what this is. This was strong on the espresso, and then you get a bit of the like cinnamon sugar funnel cake. So I would say this was like 60 to 70% coffee, and then between 30 and 40% of the funnel cake cinnamon. This was beautiful. I really liked this. This was the first coffee scent that I've blended from Lavender and Speckles, and I believe I have a couple coming in my pre-order, so I'm really excited. Really loved this. This was medium to strong. I would say this was like a 6 going on 7. Absolutely beautiful. I would definitely get this again. Next, I have from Sassy Girl Aroma, another one that I love so much, African King. So I want to say this is part of her like hotel scent category of scents that she offers. This is so unique, so beautiful. She had this in a recent pre-order, and I ordered 2 more brittles of this while I still had half of this, because this is gorgeous and I highly recommend this. This is African Marigold, Bergamot, and Bushu, which I have no idea what that is. Take a powerful hold above the heart notes of cyclamen and violet before celebrating with a base of Moroccan cedarwood and vetiver. So just as this sounds, it's like a musky, earthy scent, and it has just a dash of floral, which I am not a floral fan, but the marigold in here, it's not like grandma type floral. It's just, it adds like a beautiful, like such a natural earthiness to this. Like it literally smells like a fresh picked marigold. And then you get the musky earthiness of the bergamot. You get a bit of violet, and then the cedarwood and vetiver just add like a nice deep depth to this. Guys, this is so hard to describe. Oh my god. But if you love like a deep musky earthy scent, this is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful on warm. All these scents just blend and marry beautiful together when you warm it. It's just so nice. I did this in the evening a couple nights, and just my house just smelled so cozy and inviting. I loved this so much. I would get this in a loaf. Like, this is how much I loved this. So if you see this and you're looking to add a wild card to your order, if this isn't something you typically would like, I love this so much. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I feel like this would almost be like a perfume dupe, so I'm gonna look this up because if it is, I would get it. So that's African King. Oh my god, I'm already at a half hour, you guys, and I still have a decent amount left, so I gotta keep it moving. This is Return to Oz. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, salted caramel, blackberry jam butter cookies, and zucchini bread. I just had this in my most recent Sassy Girl Aroma haul. I purchased another brittle because absolutely love this. It's a powerhouse. On warm, it's predominantly the pumpkin pecan waffles and the blackberry jam butter cookies, which I love together. Super strong, 8 going on 9, and lasted all day for me, so this will always be a repurchase. I'm trying to speed up so I'm not here for an hour. Keeping with Sassy Girl Aroma, let's just get all of my Sassy Girl Aroma together. Okay, got through quite a bit. I have key lime pie here. So this, as you can see, is from April of last year. So one of the older ones I was working on. This is one I was holding on to because I really liked it and I haven't seen her offer it again. So this is tart key lime, whipped cream, and pie crust. I believe I put this in my top 10 summer scents. Absolutely gorgeous. As described, it's more of like a tart key lime. To me, it also leans a bit of like an effervescent fizzy lime. But when you warm this and it's combined with the pie crust and the whipped cream, it is just absolutely beautiful. I really like this. I would repurchase this again, but she hasn't offered this exact brittle, so we're keeping out for that. When Sparks Fly, this was also a brittle. This is sweet baked cherries baked into delicious zucchini bread and frosted with amaretto fudge icing. When I had gotten this was a wild card for me because I absolutely love amaretto and zucchini bread, but cherry a lot of the time comes off very medicinal to me, so I was kind of hesitant to order this. I'm so happy I did. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You don't really get much cherry in this. To me, it's mainly zucchini bread and amaretto. And then amaretto already to me leans a bit cherry, so I feel like that's where the majority of the cherry in this comes from. It's like a nice creamy zucchini bread with the amaretto. Medium performer, 6-7, but I don't think I'd want it stronger than that. And this was pretty long lasting. I would say about 8 to 9 hours before I changed it out. Probably could have went longer. I would repurchase that. Oh, this is a pretty one for summer too. This is Spring Fling. This is pomegranate, lemon, strawberry, lime, sugar, and vanilla rhubarb. So to me, this is mainly like a strawberry lemonade type scent, and then you do get a good kick of the pomegranate. So this is a really pretty summer fruity scent. Really like happy and uplifting. I really liked this. Strong, about an 8 out of 10. Love this. I would repurchase this too. Finished up a loaf in my first love. So this was strawberry pound cake and birthday cake. Love this so much. Her strawberry pound cake to me is very similar to Bath & Body Works' strawberry pound cake, like the creamy strawberry shortcake type of strawberry pound cake. Like creamy strawberry mixed with vanilla, and then you get the cake batter type scent from the birthday cake. Absolutely love this. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. It's beautiful. I even mixed this. I believe I did a little bit of this when I did, what was it? It was a coffee scent. It may have been Lavender and Speckles Coffee. I did this with in the same day, and it was really nice together. So satisfying to finish a loaf. Thank God. Last but not least, from Sassy Girl Aroma, I finished my brittle in Salty Sea Air. I have either 2 or 3 brittles of this on the way from when she offered it again. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So compared to, what was the other Salty Sea Air scent I was talking about? Oh, was it it was Pacific Mist. So Pacific Mist and this are very similar. To be honest, I prefer this a lot more. This one, you know, has like the little, it has like a pinch of the laundry-esque scent to me. This to me is like you got slapped in the face with a wave at the beach. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I love this so much. This is one I'll always try and have on hand when she offers it. I'm pretty sure I'll always pick up a brittle. It's just one of those really clean, fresh, happy, relaxing scents to me. Love this so much. So sad it's gone, but I'm happy I have more on the way. All right, got some Rose Girls here. So I have Jimmy on the line. This is Jimmy Choo Cologne Duplication with Fresh Laundry. This is stunning. I really enjoy Rose Girls' on the line scents, and then mixed with the sexy cologne that this Jimmy Choo is. It was beautiful. Really liked this. I've requested this a couple times in the last few restocks and it hasn't been offered, but if and when it is offered again, I would pick up a couple of bags. This is really nice. If you like yourself a cologne, laundry-esque type scent, this is nice. I really recommend. Strong, medium strong, I would say. 7, 6, 7, beautiful. Don't Have a Cow. There's even a little piece left in here, but it's not even enough to melt. It's like a little piece. Banana, strawberry, birthday cake, marshmallow smoothie, butterscotch toffee, pretzels, cookies, and confetti cake. So I believe this is Moo Moo Track mixed with Cookie Land. This to me, I was excited for this, you guys. This was really disappointing. And this is probably my fault because it's a year old now. And just from my own experience and what others have said, her bakery tends to die off after a year, and it's true. This was like maybe a 4, 5 at best, if I want to be generous, a 5, but mainly basically a 4. Really disappointed. I'm not going to say that this blend is not worth buying because I honestly think it's my fault. It even was a lot stronger in the bag when I first received it, but from letting it sit, I'm sure it just lost its strength. The blend itself is really pretty. It just didn't perform, so that's that. Next I have Turquoise Sky, which is a Yankee Candle type. This is Musk, Ocean, Freesia, Lily, Seagrass, and Softwood. I didn't like this. I had no idea what this was when I bought it. I'd never had it from Yankee. I usually love like fresh air, ocean, you know, type scents. But to me, this was too much on the floral. I think the combination of the Freesia and Lily, it's very heavy on the Lily, which now I know I don't like that. I don't like this at all. To me, this leans like grandma-esque. Not trying to be offensive, it's just how I describe it. Grandma-esque floral. Didn't like this at all. I put the rest of this bag in my bedroom one day when I knew I wasn't going to be home because I didn't want to waste it. And unfortunately, for me not liking this, it was super strong. This was like a 9. Oh God. I don't know. If you like these type scents and you like floral, don't let this, you know, deter you from trying it. It's just not for me, guys. No, it's not a winner. Not a winner, and I'm glad to have it done. Ugh. All right. Finish up another loaf. This is from L3 and Diet Starts Monday. I really like this. This is cotton candy frosting, sugar cookie royale, and Santos on keto sugared shortbread. So basically like a vanilla sugar cookie type blend mixed with her cotton candy frosting. This was really nice. Even on warm too and in the bag, it is mainly cotton candy, and then it's sweetened and creamed up with like the vanilla sugary goodness of the sugar cookie royale, Santa's on keto, and sugared shortbread. I would buy this again. I really liked this. A good sugary sweet cotton candy scent. Medium, like a stable medium performer, 6, 7, but I didn't mind. I thought it was perfect. Really enjoyed this, so I'm happy to have another loaf done. All right, guys, we're doing the samples and then we are done. I have a couple, I thought I had more than that here, but this is Frozen Watermelon from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is pretty much just like a freshly cut watermelon to me. But to me, it's like more of like the rind of the watermelon with a little bit of watermelon juice. This was okay. It's not something I really cared for or would buy again. It was pleasant while I warmed it. I did enjoy it, performed decent. I'm just not a huge watermelon fan in wax. I don't know what it is. To me, it doesn't make me like nauseate or anything. I just don't care for it. So grateful for the sample, but it's not what I would buy. This I have going right now in my walk-in closet. I absolutely love this. This is from Lavender and Speckles, Strawberry Pound Cake and Marshmallow Clouds. So Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Beautiful. To me, this is straight up Strawberry Pound Cake, and this is almost exact to Bath & Body Works is. Creamy, delicious strawberry cake. Love this so much. Would definitely buy this again. This smells exactly like the body care of Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works that I had. I thought maybe warming the marshmallow clouds would come out, but it doesn't, but I don't care. I think this is gorgeous, so I definitely will pick up more of Lavender and Speckles Strawberry Pound Cake in the future. All right, last one. Yay. This is a sample from L3. This is Grape Soda Pixie Sticks Mountain Dew Fizzy Pop. How fun. This was so fun. I really liked this. I held on to this sample for a long time because I just thought it would be way too sugary sweet for me. I didn't think I'd like it. What a surprise this was. I did this in my walk-in closet last week. This thing lasted like 3 days. This was super strong. This was a beautiful combination of the Mountain Dew and Fizzy Pop, and then you got a bit of sweetness from the grape soda and I guess Pixie Sticks. I've never had Pixie Sticks from her. Oh my god, this was such a fun, fizzy, fruity scent from her. I absolutely love this. I would get this again. I wouldn't get it in a huge quantity. I'd probably get it in like a bitty betty bunts, a couple of bunts. This was really fun. If you're looking for something different to try for summer, just like a refreshing, fruity scent to try, I really did like this. So that is it, you guys. I cannot believe I got through all of that, but it's also been like 40 minutes, so I'm sorry if you hung out with me for this long. Thank you for sticking around. I do have a Scentsy haul that I also have to film, but you'll see this before then. So I really got to get with it and just find more time to film because this is a lot and I want my future empties videos to be a bit shorter. So I'm sorry for, the length of this, but again, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your summer, staying safe, staying healthy. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all the friendships I've made through this platform so far. You all have just been so amazing and wonderful, and I wish nothing but the best for you all. So I hope, you continue to stick around and we will chat in the comments. Enjoy your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll chat soon. Bye.